Well, I'm glad you could join us. Stacy Newman is with us right now, and she is the media manager, or public relations person, as she says, for the San Francisco Food Bank, and they do a wonderful job of supplying food to people who otherwise, especially this time of year, who might be suffering without it. Nice to see you, Stacy.
Thank you.
Okay, and we're talking about how you get that food and so forth. It's mostly donations, right?
Right.
Corporations get involved and donate money so you can buy food too. And how does that work?
Definitely. So a lot of it comes from corporations, private donors, government funding, grants, and for every $1 that we receive, we're able to donate or distribute $6 worth of food. So we're really able to stretch the donations that we receive. Also, we receive a lot of canned foods from companies like Del Monte or other companies that might have an excess of product.
Okay, so they get 10 million cans of tomato soup or something, and they at a certain point they give some of that away. Is that right?
Exactly. They have a great program where they set aside a specific amount for us. So it's not just an overrun, it's food that they want to give to their local food banks.
Okay. I was asking you also before, which will let the audience in on that, is I was asking about places like Whole Foods and Safeway and these other, they also donate, right?
Definitely. Definitely. We do receive some donations from grocery stores and supermarkets, and also through a program called the Farm to Family program, where we work directly with local growers and manufacturers, where if they have an overrun of a crop or maybe a product comes out too big or too small, we'll receive that fresh produce.
Okay, you've got a problem, or could be a problem, with perishable goods. Getting that to people who need it. I mean, that's a difficult thing to do. Do you take perishable things that might be there for a day or two and then give them out at the food bank? Is some of that goes on? Absolutely.
Because we have such a strong volunteer program, we're able to take things that, some of the other smaller food banks might not be able to handle. Our volunteers, the amount that we have, it makes up for over 50 full-time employees. So we're really able to move products through our warehouse very quickly. Just to give you some idea of the scale, we're distributing 41.5 million pounds of food to the community this year alone.
Okay, the food bank is located in Potrero Hill, right? Okay, do people have to go there to pick it up, or is it delivered? I don't remember how you do that.
No, absolutely not. We have over 400 different nonprofit agencies that we work through. So it might be an elementary school or a church group or just a local neighborhood center that we use to distribute our food. And people can, find their closest food pantry by visiting 211. And so hopefully it's in their neighborhood and they won't have to travel too far, and they'll get a bag of groceries and be able to prepare it on their own at their own home.
Yeah. For example, a company or a restaurant or something might give it to the local church, and they would announce to the members of the church that on Sunday they're having a special meal. That kind of thing?
Yes, we have pantries that also cook. So like what you'd think of as a soup kitchen, where they actually prepare a meal for the holidays, where they'll make a full spread and they'll serve people an actual meal. And a lot of that comes from the food that we do provide them.
You've got a lot of people working for you. I didn't realize you had that many.
Yeah, it's a big operation.
Yeah, so you've got the drivers and you've got people who are preparing food, people who, what else?
Well, we don't have people that prepare food. The individual pantries have volunteers that prepare food. What we do is we get the food to those pantries to then work on it.
Oh, they're part of the program.
Yeah.
Part of the program.
They're partners.
Yeah. In terms of need, have we seen a larger need for food over the time that you've been with them?
Absolutely. It continues to grow year over year. From this time last year, we've seen a 32% increase in requests for food.
That's a big increase.
That's a huge increase. So while people are saying, oh, the recession's over, we can scale back, it's not. It absolutely isn't. Our lines continue to grow, and more people are finding themselves, having to turn to us, maybe for the first time, and just to make their money stretch.
And for the people who say that, you can say, easy for you to say, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Now, Stacy, nice to have you here. Stacy Newman has been our guest. She is the media manager for San Francisco Food Bank. Obviously, they do a very good job. Nice to have you.
Thank you very much.